Kevin, UFC came calling finally. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good, man. Finally, we've been working on it for a while, and yeah, as I said, I've been ready for a long time, but I feel the call just arrived at the right time, so I'm happy.
I mean, you had to win 2 championships with a regional promotion to get there. After you won that second one against Kit Campbell, a very dominant performance, did you think the call was going to come?
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was gonna come. I thought it was gonna come earlier, to be honest. And last week I was like, damn, it's still not there. It looks like it may not happen. I may have to go for a third one or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad it's finally here, and they finally realize and I belong in the UFC, and they give me the opportunity to fight in 2 weeks' time. So I'm looking forward to it.
Most people will have seen the video of Eugene announcing to the gym that you had got the contract. In the video he mentions a sparring session where you dominated Israel Adesanya. Just how was that moment for you, being here, around everyone in the gym and kind of just having that energy poured on you in that moment?
Yeah, it was insane, and like sharing these moments with all the boys, the guys I've been grinding with for quite a few years now, is great, because like that was my name. They announced being in the UFC, but that's a teamwork. We've all been getting ready together, working together, improving together, and we all kind of deserve it, So yeah, it's good to share this time with all the boys, and yeah, I'm happy.
Tell us a little bit about your story. You're obviously not from New Zealand. You're from France. I believe you spent time in Australia before coming to New Zealand. What was it that brought you to New Zealand and this gym in terms of, I guess, trying to get to this level?
Yeah, well, that was a long journey, but yeah, I'm obviously French originally, and I left in early 2015. I went to UK for a couple of years. That's where I learned English, and then I moved to Australia end of 2016. Studied MMA in Australia. So beforehand, I've never done any striking or anything. I've done some grappling, obviously, with judo, and yeah, lived in Australia for over 3 years, and moved to New Zealand early 2020. But I came here the first time early 2019 for training camps because I knew the gym had very good strikers, and obviously it was my big weakness. So I just wanted to work on it and get better with my striking. And when I came here, I just really loved the team, really loved the country, the people here. I felt very welcome. And that's why I planned to move full-time, and yeah, moved full-time early 2020, and loved it since. Yeah, I guess it was a great move.
When you consider making that move, do you have to, I guess, talk to Eugene about wanting to join the gym full-time, what that would mean, and I guess kind of lay out your plans before even coming here?
Yes and no. Like when I came here the first time in 2019, we talked about it because I was getting ready for my pro debut back then. But I think it's not about the plan, it's more about the attitude and the hard work you show every day, Huge. So then I was training seriously and hard every time I was here, and he was happy for me moving to the gym full time. And yeah, that's it. I think everyone can move as long as you are serious with your training and you bring a positive thing to the team. It's always good to have new people. But back then the gym was also much smaller. We didn't have as many people on the mat than we do now. But yeah, he just told me I was welcome, and I did the move.
Was that at the old gym?
Yeah, it was at the old gym in 2019, yeah. It was
much smaller space.
Much smaller. And much
different
less people.
time.
Yeah, for sure.
When you did first come here, you said, striking was your big weakness. This is a very striking, dominant gym. How big a learning curve was it when you came in full time?
Oh, it was huge, man. When I came here the first time, I thought I was pretty good. And I came here and I got my ass beat by everyone, literally. And I was like, damn, I'm not as good as I think I am. So it was good. Like, to be honest, I feel if you're the best guy in the room, you're in the wrong room. And that's always been my mentality, even back in the day in judo and stuff like that. And when I've realized how good the guys were in striking, I'm like, okay, that's my next step. That's where I need to be if I want to be as good as I pretend to be. And yeah, so that's why I did it, and I'm very, very grateful I've done the move here to New Zealand.
In terms of competition, you've faced some of this region's best fighters. The Jack Della Maddalena fight, a lot of people I know you lost that fight, but you would have got a lot of credit from that one. Short notice for the title against one of the best guys down here. How prepared do you feel for the top level?
Oh man, I feel I can fight anyone right now, literally. And I don't want to feel like sound cocky or anything, but I just know it. Like when I fought Della, that was, when was it, 2019, like 4 years ago. That was 6 months after my pro debut. I fought him on 1 week notice. I knew nothing about striking. I wasn't even training here back then. I knew nothing about MMA really, as I was new. And like in 4 years, I've just got so much better. And yeah, I know I'm ready to fight anyone in UFC right now. And I have a hard matchup already coming up soon. And I can't wait to show some of my skills soon. And yeah, on the regional scene, people haven't seen 10% of what I can do just yet. So I'm just looking forward to show more and more every single fight.
You're facing another European opponent, also on debut, Kiefer Crosbie out of SBG in Ireland, same gym as Conor McGregor. What do you know about him?
I don't know much, but I've seen a couple of his fights. That's pretty much it. But like every single fight, I focus on myself more than I focus on my opponent, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can control anyway. So yeah, like he's good, but realistically, when you're in the UFC, everyone is good anyway. So I'm just gonna do my thing against this guy or anyone else as the same thing. That's a fight. Gonna be sharp, gonna be ready on the night, and that's it.
You're again the 6th City Kickboxing fighter on the Sydney card after Kai had to pull out. I guess having all those teammates for your debut, it's going to be a little bit of a unique situation for someone making their debut.
Yeah, but it's incredible. Like I feel very lucky and grateful. You know, like I'm gonna have my whole team here, all my trainers, all my training partners, so many friends. I'm even like trying to fly some of my family over to Australia as well. So I'm gonna have all the people I need around me. And for UFC debut, I guess it couldn't be any better and any bigger. You know, UFC 293 is easy being the main event. Is one of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star on the UFC roster right now. So there'll be a lot of eyes on me, and that excites me.
You probably a week too late from getting on that French card. Would you have had a preference of where to fight? Like, if you knew you were getting a UFC contract, would you rather have fought in your homeland against Sydney?
That's a tricky one. To be honest, I couldn't really choose. Like, I like both opportunities. France would have been awesome, but Sydney is awesome anyway. So it's okay. I know I will fight in France eventually, and my name will probably be bigger then. And yeah, I'll have bigger fights in France, and people will know me over there very soon too.
You mentioned your judo background before. For people who might not be all that familiar with the Australian regional scene, what can they expect from you in there?
Yeah, a lot of impressive takedowns, got aggressive with my elbows, and good kicks as well. Yeah, quite exciting style from what I've heard. So yeah, make sure you don't miss out and you watch the fight.
When I was in here a couple of weeks ago to talk to the other UFC 293 guys, I ran into you and you said you were staying ready in case the phone rang. That obviously happened. How important is it for, I guess, fringe fighters who are trying to get that contract, if they have the UFC coming to town, to do what you did and stay ready in case the phone does ring?
Yeah, I think you need to stay ready all the time. That's how you get better. Like guys who just train because they have a fight coming up, I don't get it. I don't understand. The goal is to win your fight, yes, but the long journey is to be the best fighter possible in like 5, 10, 15 years time, you know? Like if you just train for like 2 months before you fight and then don't train, don't get better, like you're wasting your time. I love the sport, I love the journey, I love getting better. And staying fit, staying ready is what I've always been doing. I've been training my whole life since I was a child in judo and other martial arts, and I'm planning to keep doing it. And yeah, after the fights, I'll take a few days rest, and I'll get back to work anyway. So yeah, that's just how we go.
I guess just last of all, the last time one of your teammates debuted down this side of the world, I believe, was Brad Riddell, fight of the night. That one against Jamie Malaki, who was also on debut. It's kind of very similar to what you're going into. Should we be expecting a similar kind of fight?
Well, if I can have the $50,000 bonus at the end of the day, yeah, let's do it. I'll be happy about it. But yeah, I'm sure the guy I'm fighting gonna be very hungry of having a victory here in Australia as well. But I'll definitely be hungrier than him, and I will be more ready than him, and I will be ready to fight any way it goes on the ground, standing. It doesn't matter. But I'm sure it's gonna be a very exciting fight. I don't doubt that for sure.
Sweet, man.